anything specific that you enjoy doing? No.
I'm not a big talker. I'm an introvert.
Good afternoon, Tiger family. Does anybody in the house have any idea how many days are left in school? I figured you would have known that. Good afternoon. My name is Chuck Perry, Superintendent of Schools, and it is my honor and privilege to welcome you to the 2024 edition of the Pinnacle Awards, where we celebrate employees who have dedicated their careers to Broken Arrow Public Schools. At this time, I ask you to stand, if you're able, and salute the flag as students from the Broken Arrow JROTC present the colors, and our national anthem is performed by high school student Aubin Sagely.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, let's give them a hand. Fine men and women of our JROTC program, and then Aubin was part of our very first Broken Arrow Fine Arts Collegiate Signing Day that we had over at our new event center this morning, where we gave, these young men and women earned upwards of $3 million in scholarships for their fine arts achievements. So that's just mind-blowing. To all the distinguished honorees sitting in the audience this afternoon, we are here to celebrate you and the difference you make in the lives of Broken Arrow students and your colleagues. Whether you are a teacher, a support employee, please know you have made a difference in the lives of your colleagues and, more importantly, in the lives of the students. To our Service Award recipients, we honor you and the time you've given to public education. This award symbolizes our appreciation for your dedication to this district, and I sincerely thank you for your service. To those retiring, I can imagine this moment is bittersweet for you, or I hope it's bittersweet. I hope you're not dancing on your desk that you're retiring. Perhaps you've been part of the BA family for the past 30 years, or maybe BA has only been your home for a short amount of time. Either way, please accept my words of gratitude for your service to the district. Thank you for choosing public education. You're part of one of the most influential professions in the entire world. And on behalf of our district, Board of Education, and the entire Broken Arrow family, we want to sincerely thank you for choosing the greatest district we feel in the state of Oklahoma. Before we start honoring these individuals sitting in the room, a few housekeeping details. To our honorees, as you hear your name called, please come to the stage if you're able, walk up the stairs on my left, cross the stage, and exit to my right. We'll be in the middle here. If you are not able to make it up on stage, just come to the front of the stage here and someone will meet you on the floor with your items. And speaking of items, let's show the audience what our honorees will be taking home today. Each category of service awards will be recognized with a custom BA lapel pin. Each pin has one or more gemstones specific to that category of service. Additionally, those employees with 10 to 15 years of service will also receive a tumbler to fill with coffee so they can keep going. Our 20 to 30-year honorees will receive a BA pullover. Our 35-year honorees will receive a BA jacket, and our retirees will receive a plaque and a BA branded blanket. Hopefully that's not to sit in the rocking chair and rock it. And now, please hold your applause until the end of each section of names is called so that we can ensure everyone hears their name. And now we begin the awards portion of our program, starting with our service award recipients. Our first group of honorees have been with the district for 10 years. And if you remember, back in 2014, Americans paid an average of $25,400 for a new car. And the retail price for a gallon of gas peaked at $3.66. The most popular TV shows was Sunday Night Football. The highest grossing film was Guardians of the Galaxy, and Jay Leno hosted Tonight Show for the very last time. Now, if you'll please turn your attention to the screens as we thank our employees who have given us 10 years of service to our district.
And now we recognize our employees with 10 years of service. Please make your way to the stage when your name is called. Laura Aikenhead, Kelly Alexander, Alfred Anderson, Wendy Baber, Courtney Beach, Paula Beal, Dale Bamer, Donato Bielli, Carrie Billingsley, Gwen Blakey, Sean Brannon, Chathan Burnett, Holly Kane, Ashley Carter, Barbara Sacrely, Shaban Childers, Sarah Christian, Jonathan Colburn, Jessica Cole, Caitlin Collins, Jacqueline Compton, Andrea Dement, Ann Dressel, Aaron Dwin, Lisa Dunlap, Elizabeth Early, Cody Ellett, Stephanie Farlow, Nathaniel Fincher, Catherine Fly, Todd Funk, Cherish Gaynor, Summer Gilstrap, Rachel Gerdner, Stephanie Golden, Heather Goodacre, Ryan Grant, Michelle Hall, Laura Harrow, Kelly Hayes, Ray Hazel, Jennifer Hinkle, Corey Henricks, Susan Hoffman, Amanda Hubbard, Ann Hugland, Andrea Jackson, Rita Johnson, Brian Jones, Rhonda Julian, Amanda Karch, Kelsey Kaufman, Brian Keithley, Jennifer Kerr, Judith King, Kiri King, Tasha Klein, Rudolph Lack, Andrea Lamb, Charles Laraway, Amanda Lotta, Laura Lawson, Aurelia Leva, Sarah Mars, Angie Martin, Kimberly Miller, Michelle Morin, Katrina Morrill, Sammy Morrison, Jeanette Moylan, Charles Myers, Esther Olazaba, Clayton Page, Todd Parks, Shay Patterson, Angela Peoples, Christine Poole, Amy Presley, Rachel Reese, Debbie Romo, Randy Ross, Maria Sanchez, Lindsay Schonberner, Andrea Schlutheis, Catherine Shannon, Jennifer Sheffield, Ricky Simpson, Ashley Spencer, Greg Spencer, Michelle Stormer, Samantha Stokes, Aaron Taylor Coy, Danielle Terry, Rebecca Turner, C. Vang, Ryan Van Lopez, Crystal Vermillion, Charlene Vogel, Megan Warren, Mary Whitefield, Gregory Whiteley, Stacy Wilson, Nia Zhang, Maria Zhang,
All right, let's give those 10-year a hand. I love all the people coming today to get their 10-year pin. It makes me happy, and a lot of them. I came back to BA 10 years ago, and just seeing some of the faces makes you realize how quickly time flies. Thank you for your decade of service to Broken Arrow Public Schools. Our next group of honorees are those employees who've been with the district for 15 years. 15 years ago, in 2009, the first cases of the H1N1 swine flu in the U.S. were reported in California. The now popular ride-sharing service Uber was founded, and all 1,600 television stations in the U.S. switched from analog to digital transmission. A lot can happen in 15 years. Please join me in applauding our 15-year honorees.
And now we recognize our employees with 15 years of service. Please make your way to the stage when your name is called. Charles Abbott, Lisa Brabeck, Stephanie Kurd, Rachel Ellis, Leanne Flint, Sarah Gardner, April Glowacki, Lisa Good, Deborah Goss, Joella Gotcher, Tiffany Green, Paula Greer, Monica Hale, Susan Haltom, Leah Harlow, Orlando Harvey, Pamela Jones, Adrian Kidwell, Dale Kufal, Carrie Leonard, Tisha McDonald, Debbie McCormick, Jennifer Moore, Cheryl Morrison, Kathy Myers, Jennifer Peterson, Jennifer Quinton, Robert Sarna, Kristen Schaffnett, Robert Scheller, Kelly Soares, Daniel Spiegel, Janet Springer Harden, Carrie Tennyson, James Warren, Deborah Wheeler, Marcy White, Tracy Williams, Cynthia Wilson, Tracy Winterstein,
Thank you for 15 years of dedicated service. And now, we honor those who have been with our district for 20 years. When these employees began their careers with BA in 2004, Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook from a Harvard dorm room, and Google introduced the free email service Gmail. The last Oldsmobile, which probably our younger generation has no idea what an Oldsmobile is, came off the assembly line at the Lansing Car Assembly Plant in Michigan, ending the 106-year-old automotive brand. A loaf of bread cost $2.09, and a dozen eggs were $1.49. As far as TV shows, most of us spend our time watching CSI, American Idol, or Survivor. Please join me in honoring our employees with 20 years of service to BA.
And now we recognize those employees with 20 years of service. Please make your way to the stage when your name is called. Amy Barr, Kurt Bogus, Valerie Baxter, Latricia Bean, Dana Blackburn, Sheila Brewster, Barbara Duhame, Brian Uten, Randy Few, Nancy Funderburg, Diana Gatliff, Dustin Hines, Shelley Jones, Lori Ann Ledoux, Lindsay Little, Karen McMillan, LaDonna O'Hannison, Micah Perkins, Lauren Petties, Ernest Reeves, Kelly Sutton, Leslie Varghese, Carrie Weingartner, Cynthia Wilson,
There's always one in the crowd, isn't there? The next group of employees is celebrating their silver anniversary with the district, 25 years. Amazing. 25 years ago, PayPal was viewed as one of the 10 worst business ideas of 1999. A first-class stamp costs 33 cents. A large Slurpee at 7-Eleven was 99 cents, and the New York Daily Times Daily Edition cost 75 cents. As the year 2000 approached, the world braced for computer chaos. Would computer systems crash when the calendar switched over to 2000? Fortunately, 1999 passed into history with barely a whimper. And now, please join me in honoring our employees with 25 years of service to BA.
And now we recognize our employees with 25 years of service. Please make your way to the stage when your name is called. Kim Black, Donnie Blackketter, Susan Doyle, Carla Dias, Karen Holman, Cynthia Jackson, Marcia Janey, Connie Kidd, Gina Lepp, Sherry Lindhorst, Danny Mills, Pamela Rowe, Hillary Smithy, Tammy Strickland, Jana Wynn,
With our next group of honorees, we're taking things back to 1994 when they started their career with the district. It was in this year that the Friends TV sitcom premiered on NBC. And Forrest Gump was the highest grossing film, and the World Series was canceled because of the Major League Baseball strike. Bread was only 99 cents a loaf, and gas was $1.11 a gallon. And the federal minimum wage was a whopping $4.25 per hour. Please join me in honoring our employees with 30 years of service to BA.
And now we recognize those employees with 30 years of service. Please make your way to the stage when your name is called. Robin Brown, Cynthia Goodwin, Pamela Pierce, Robert Smith, Rusty Stecker, Dorlin Waits, Michael Walker,
Our last group of Service Award recipients have been part of the DNA of Broken Arrow for the past 35 years, and they've certainly served our district well. Back in 1989, the Cold War ended. The Berlin Wall came down, and the Exxon Valdez disaster changed the oil industry forever. One of the best movies of all time was released, Batman, and we were all waiting by the radio to hear Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison or Straight Up by Paula Abdul. Please join me in honoring our employees with an amazing 35 years of service to BA.
And now we recognize our employees with 35 years of service. Please make your way to the stage when your name is called. Lori Huddleston, Amy Humphrey, Mike Humphrey,
And last, but certainly not least, we've come to that portion of our program where we will honor those employees who are retiring from the district. These men and women come from various campuses and serve in different roles, but all have played a part in the success of our district. They will be missed, and our district will look and feel a little different without them. But we wish them well in their new adventure. And if any of you who are retiring get a little bored in your newfound free time, just remember, we could use a few more bus drivers or substitute teachers. I'm going to ask you to turn your attention to the screens because we're going to recognize our 2024 Broken Arrow Public School retirees. I'm going to ask the retirees to hold and wait until this video finishes, and then we'll have your names called after that, and you can start coming down to the front. But please enjoy the video first.
Anything specific that you enjoy doing? No.
I'm not a big talker. I'm an introvert.
I'm Donna Dollahan, Director of Treasury. I've been with the district for 32 years. Started as an office aide at Indian Springs Elementary. When I left Indian Springs, I wanted a full-time job. My son was about to graduate from Broken Arrow High School, so I wanted a full-time job, and just the purchasing clerk position came open and I applied for it and got it, and just kind of moved up from there.
Hi, I'm Jody Gage, Broken Arrow High School counselor. I started out teaching elementary school. I have worked in areas teaching middle school math and science, teaching high school special education classes, and I am ending my 30-plus year career as a Broken Arrow High School counselor.
I'm Gina Rackley. I'm the librarian at the Freshman Academy. I've been teaching 40 years. 32 of those years have been in Broken Arrow. Well, I'm from Muskogee, but I taught several places before I started in Broken Arrow. But I interviewed in 1992 with Paul Collins and was hired and spent 22 years at North until they closed the school down.
My name is Susan Doyle. I am the Principal Secretary at Leisure Park Elementary. I have been at the school for 25 years in an employee capacity. Of course, all three of my kids went through Leisure Park, So I started at Leisure Park in 1990 when my first child entered kindergarten there.
My name is Donna Murray, and I've been teaching PE at Leisure Park for 26 years. It's the only place I've taught, and so it's been amazing.
I'm Marcy Armstrong, and I teach at Arrowhead, and I've been in Broken Arrow for 13 years, actually 14, because I was a long-term sub the first year.
My name is Sherry Bell. I'm a health aide at Linwood Elementary. I've been with Broken Arrow Schools for 14 years.
I'm Jan Grisham. I am the Reading Recovery Teacher Leader for the district. I'm housed at Highland Park Elementary. Been 34 years total, 17 years in Texas and 17 years in Oklahoma.
It's just a family-oriented school district. The benefits are amazing. When you want to take off for your kids, you can. It's the perfect job for a mom, a working mom, and that's basically what I wanted.
I moved here in 1979. I was with American Airlines. Once I started having children, then I quit and stayed at home with them. Youngest child got into the 3rd grade. They had an opening for a part-time attendance secretary. And I thought, well, I can do this. I can still meet my kids, you know, when they get off the school bus. The ones that were in middle school, I could still have all my vacations with them.
Well, I'm from Claremore originally, and I moved to San Antonio, Texas. Lived there for 23 years, began my work in education there, and after so many years, my mother said it was time for me to move back home. So I was already a reading specialist. I had several friends that were teachers in Broken Arrow. So I was very lucky to get a job here as a literacy coach.
I grew up in Poto, southeastern Oklahoma. I moved up here and started working. Then I met my husband, and we got married. We have one daughter who's now a physical therapist at Tulsa Bone and Joint. And yeah, she went through the school system here.
Well, I've always wanted to help people, and that's what I was born to do, I think. I went to school to be a radiology tech, so I worked at St. John's for quite a while. And then I decided to kind of semi-retire from that, and I found the job of the health aide, and it corresponded with the months off for my kids being in school, so it was just a perfect fit.
I was a library aide in high school, and then when I went to college, I started out, thought, well, I'll be a librarian, and then I minored in elementary ed, and at that time, my advisor said, oh, librarians aren't that needed right now, and then by the next year, Oklahoma had passed a law that every school should have a librarian.
Good timing.
Yes. So I switched back to being a librarian.
I have always been in Northeast Oklahoma. I grew up there and graduated from the small town of Sperry, Oklahoma. Went to college at Oklahoma State University. I think probably my favorite position over the last 30 years has probably been teaching middle school. I know a lot of people are scared away from middle school, but I love middle schoolers. They're funny, they can be challenging, but yet they're personable.
The thing I love most about my job is just being with the kids and introducing them to new things and new experiences. My coach in 9th grade, his name is Merle Moss, and he was my basketball coach, and he's what inspired me to become a teacher and to teach PE. He was just such a great inspiration to me.
We have such a high success rate. We're taking 1st grade struggling readers and bringing them up to grade level and seeing the joy on their faces when they used to say, I can't read, to now saying, I'm a reader.
When reading clicks, it is so exciting, and they become more independent. They're just excited. I have one that just this week it clicked, and she's just thrilled. It's just so cool because they work really hard. These kids work really hard to learn how to read, and it's just nothing I do, it's what they do, but it's so cool to see them, to guide them there.
I think the favorite part of my job is connecting kids with books, finding that perfect book for that student. I think one of the funniest moments I've had over the years is when I had 2 girls fighting over which boy was the cutest character in the book. It was a Sarah Dessen book. She used to be really popular with the girls, kind of a romance book. And one led the boy in one book, and the other one thought the boy in the other book was the cutest.
Being at Broken Arrow has really impacted me as a school counselor. I've really enjoyed working with the faculty there and the administrators. They've supported my efforts in what I wanted to accomplish with students.
Leisure Blog has always been amazing. It's always been the place I think that a lot of teachers want to work at, because we just have a really tight community there. You know, it's family. Everybody steps up. If somebody needs something, there's not a question. There's not, payment back. It's just you do it because it's your family.
Arrowhead is a family, always has been a family. You just walk in and you just feel at home, and it is my second home. Some days I spend more time at Arrowhead than I do my house.
I've been very fortunate to have great supervisors, great co-workers. I love the community. I love the kids. It's just been a really good place to both live and work.
The people. I'll miss working with everybody. Like I said, it's a family down there. I spend a lot more time with them sometimes than my own. I'm going to miss that the most.
I would say I'll miss the kids the most. They're just so funny. They're just fun to take care of.
A lot of it's probably going to be the Baptist staff. I've got some great friends at that school. I am going to miss the kids, especially my readers.
I'm going to miss my friends and family at Leisure Park. It's an amazing group. We are tight-knit and close, and I'm going to miss my administration. She's been amazing, has always had my back and supported me in anything and everything I've done. So,
Just the people, the staff, helping them, being there for them. That's my tough part, is leaving all of them.
I think that's all I need.
Oh, that's great.
Told you it wouldn't be that.
No, that's not bad at all. I'm going to go home.
To our retirees, when you hear your name called, please make your way to the front to receive your gifts. After getting your photo here on stage, I'm going to ask you to stay on stage a minute, because I do want to get a group photo of all our retirees together. So don't go, we'll get your blanket, just stay here on stage a minute. Let's roll with our retirees.
We now recognize our 2024 Broken Arrow Public Schools retirees. Marcy Armstrong, Sherry Bell, Donna Dollahan, Susan Doyle, Jody Gage, Jan Grisham, Diana Hooper, Lori Huddleston, Donna Murray, Gina Rackley,
In case you lost your count along the way, we have celebrated the contributions of nearly 200 employees here today. Every single one of these employees is critical to our success. They are what make Broken Arrow Public Schools such a great place to work. To our honorees, I'm so proud to be a part of the story you're writing at Broken Arrow Public Schools. To our retirees, I pray you have a good health and a long life to enjoy the blessings that come with hard work. And as we leave today, let's all remember that no matter where we are in our journey, the best is still yet to come. And before we dismiss, I do want to, I think it'd be sad if we did not recognize the people that put this on today. First, our communications team, AeroVision, to put together the video. Yes, thank you. Our HR team, they take this personally, like they want to make this a great thing for our employees. We could just run through a quick program, but they want to make it the best that you all walk away from here and feeling good about the school district. So our BA Human Resources team, let's come out here a second and let's give them a hand for the work they've done. A lot of work goes into putting this on. And last but not least, our PAC team. This doesn't happen by accident, the sound, the lighting, all of that. They deserve a lot of credit. And again, just to see our retirees up here get a standing ovation, you don't get many of those as an educator. And as well deserved, and we need to really take time and really appreciate that and what makes this place so special. It's the people. It's all I have. Have a great weekend, 12 days of school left, and the best is yet to come.